following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Oh, if she's leaving, then we are, yeah.
Okay.
And she's like, well, I guess it's the end of your contracted time.
Ignoring the fact that you saw through that guy's bluff. You poked the wall over your eyes. You passed that.
I showed him a dog and he forgot.
I wanted to bring it up to Fleur and not push random scientist man into breaking the code of iron. So, a question we had Babette ask you earlier about a Mr. Heat.
Before my time, but go on.
So are you under the impression that he's dead?
Yes.
Because
No, hang on. She's actually a professional. I should do it. Should do it.
Also,
properly.
almost every time she says anything, she's got that.
she's really hard to read and also
Yeah,
rolled like
she's
shit.
got that.
Oh, it starts with an F. That's why. And F does not come after L.
Famously.
Right. Just look for the sexy girl picture. Right.
Yeah, there are so few of those.
So few. Like, actually. I just realised I gave a spoiler there, but you probably didn't see it.
No.
I actually didn't see any of those. I just saw vague shapes. I saw no writing and could make out no details.
Let's see. It's persuasion, I believe, is the deception equivalent.
Yes.
Oh, it's only a 13.
Got a 14?
Spin some luck.
And she has luck.
No.
Yeah, bad luck.
Well, ever since she met you guys, or your helicopter friend.
Yeah.
Aww. A helicopter friend.
So you know that he's not dead too. Cool. You don't think he's involved?
Anybody who was one of those ceramic people might not really be dead.
It's possible.
Well, I mean, think about it.
Just something to keep in mind.
Replacement ceramic versions of themselves. They sent them to do the dirty work and sit themselves while they're still alive.
That's not quite how that works.
Well,
Well, you'll
if you can
understand.
enlighten us as to why that wouldn't work that way, I'm all ears.
You require a human biological base. So,
If someone was dead, then you couldn't just take a corpse.
you can, but it would still look like them.
But you can't make it look like someone else.
The process makes biosculpting cosmetic surgery practically impossible. Because of the material you would now be made out of.
The only reason I brought up Mr. Heat is he has a connection to Kagashira Bunji,
Yes.
the wet work guy that I believe was the sniper. And it was through his connections that we made the link to Harry before Mr. Lee attacked. So I was concerned that he may
That
also
he
be
is also
involved.
Then maybe he'll be able to kill me. How exciting.
Well, if you'd like to find out, and you know where he might be.
No. I don't keep assassins around?
Could have fooled me.
Lee wasn't an assassin so much as an information collection expert. His other skills were incidental.
A lot of people can be assassins with the skills they pick up along the way. I get a feeling that Mr. Walken is very dangerous.
Yes.
Well, there's nothing specific we can do about the potential of Mr. Heat. Then we just have to hope that if he is involved, he attacks before the end of the contract.
Well, I agreed to provide you with information. You can receive your pay.
How much?
200 eddies. Because that's your base rate.
I thought that might happen.
But the department gets another 200. Plus any expenses you have accrued.
Which
So your ammunition paid for. Broken arm you received in the line, paid for, but you got that for free.
I guess the precinct gets that money back.
Yeah. And here is a dust shard.
Thank you. Hold on to this. I have terrible luck.
Sure.
832. I'll just make that adjustment now. Is there anything else you'd like from us, Miss Blythe?
I'm guessing you want Babette services until the end of the night?
No, you may take her. Naturally, your discretion is expected.
Of course.
Yeah.
Corporate secrets and all. What hasn't already managed to leak to the screen sheets, of course.
Pesky vultures.
Yeah.
When would best suit you for that additional service you offered me? Is she actually giving me this week? And then I'm gonna just mime the cooking versions.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, what else would I mean?
I do not know. Some small amount of time.
Okay. That's so good I need to do a little more research into something else.
The data shard is time locked. You will be able to open it in the morning.
My thanks.
Don't thank me yet.
No.
You wanted information on the Khans. How do you think I got it?
You have a lot of power. Who knows how you got it?
Yes, I have a lot of power. And what has it got me?
Giant lab full of monsters, for a start, I guess.
Wow, what a boon. Certainly not an anchor around my neck.
It all depends on what you do with it.
Same with any power, right? It's how you use it. And that's what defines you.
No, it isn't. A man is the sum of his memories. You guys leave.
And you're right,
She's
Babette?
going to get killed by shot of a jet man.
Shot
think
over
so?
Jetman.
You know, Kawasaki Extreme Sports.
Death Race.
No, the assassin.
Oh, Bungie.
That's it. I knew it was something stupid.
What, so you don't think she's going to survive the night?
Not the night. It will be too soon. He will do it in a week or two, maybe.
But you don't think he'll use the death sports as a...
That is months away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if she doesn't want us protecting her anymore, there's not much we can do.
If it's that far away, there is nothing else we can do. We have our own job to get back to.
Yes, we are police. We're supposed to be seeking the justice for everyone, not just one rich woman.
We were.
Hopefully that's valuable information and we can take it to Ure and continue on with this job we were supposed to be doing.
And we should probably do that now.
We can't until it unlocks in the morning.
We can still give it to her.
Well, that is true, but how do we know it hasn't been locked to us?
Because it has been.
So,
It's got a little flat, shiny thing on it where a thumbprint's supposed to go.
so we can open it. It'll still be time. Suppose we get our hopes up and it turns out to be not useful. Maybe we should wait till the morning.
Exactly.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, we essentially have the rest of the day off.
Well, what's left of it, it's almost over.
I was already
It's
that
almost
late.
evening.
It's getting pretty late.
Speaking of which,
Maybe we just go back
Evening,
to work.
Screamsy.
Screevening.
Evening.
Oh, they have a picture on it.
Yeah, because he doesn't want boobs anymore because his girlfriend would get pissy.
No boobs!
He even wants Lisa taking off his shirt.
That's not true.
You said
That's
so.
not what I...
You actually
No,
did. I have the text.
That's not my one. That you were talking about a shirt for her.
Oh,
And I was like,
like
maybe
people
without-
who aren't players never get the player version of the shirts.
Oh, cool.
They get like a fan shirt, which is usually much simpler in design because it takes less time. It's like the low gain fan shirt that Shannon has. It's just got low gain and just like all of his quotes behind it. It's
Yeah.
actually better than my actual low gain shirt.
Yeah, I quite like that shirt.
Yeah, I've still got the design somewhere. I think I was going to actually do a black one up because no one liked the white shirts that I was doing that year. So
Black
it's
one with
going to
bright
suck
peaks.
next year when I go back to white again. No, next year I think I'm doing like the D&D shirts, and that would be like this blue.
I like this blue.
Yeah, well, it's NCPD blue. Get it? NCPD blues. That was almost the name of this game,
It was.
but it's like it didn't fit the tone.
I forgot about this little plot point. Frederick Fazbear's Pizza, where fantasy and fun come to life.
And so do the animatronic murder suits.
I mean, regular
not that.
animatronics. Oh no. Height burglary on the rise. They're really branching out. Night City, February 2041. In the wake of the rising wave of anti-corporate protests that began several weeks ago, Night City has witnessed a significant God damn it.
I think the actual headline is wrong because it's left on the template. I didn't alter it, so that's not.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Mostly peaceful demonstrations calling for greater social equality. Corporate accountability and wages quickly evolved into a larger movement that attracted citizens from all walks of life. Night City's residents, from those in the impoverished lower Night City to those living in Watson, joined hands to voice their concerns against the widening gap between the corporate elite and the poor. Protesters took to the streets with a united demand for a more equitable consideration in the courts and legal system and an end to what is perceived as unchecked corporate power. They held rallies in various districts, disrupting trade and commerce. Stocks of some of the city's most prominent companies experienced fluctuations as investors began to react to the growing public sentiment. And then they settled out. But then they settled out as really corporations don't care what you think. So long as they have the backing of large politically motivated investment firms such as Vanguard and BlackRock. In response to the protests, corporate spokespeople initially downplayed the significance of the movement. However, as the protests continued to gain momentum, corporations and the security divisions took a more assertive stance. Private security teams were deployed to protect corporate assets and to ensure that essential business operations continued uninterrupted. Local law enforcement agencies, including the NCPD, were called upon to manage the protests and maintain order. Their approach was varied, with some officers showing restraint while others have been accused of excessive force and dispersing crowds. The clashes between protesters and law enforcement have led to allegations of police brutality and sparked even more public outrage. Many protesters are now demanding accountability from both corporations and the NCPD. As the movement continues to gain traction, Night City's political landscape has also experienced shifts. Several city council members have voiced support for the protesters' demands, while others have sided with corporate interests, further highlighting the divide between the city's governing body. In the midst of this turmoil, public figures, celebrities, and even some high-ranking corporate executives have voiced their opinions on social media and in interviews. The debates sparked by these discussions have intensified. The ongoing dialogue about the role of corporations in the city's future, the road ahead remains uncertain. I take a week off and this is what happens.
Yeah, you fall apart.
I know. While the protests show no sign of abating, the response from corporations and authorities continues to evolve. Night City's citizens are left to grapple with questions about the city's identity, the balance of power, and the potential for meaningful change. Made it.
Breaking cheese-infused pork noodles case. NCPD makes an arrest.
Hey!
I don't know if I'm supposed to read the whole thing in this voice, but...
Man, you do what you want.
In an unexpected turn of events, the mystery behind the daring cheese-infused pork noodle shipment heist has been unraveled, and Night City law enforcement authorities announced a breakthrough in their investigation that led to the apprehension of several suspects allegedly tied to an organized crime syndicate. The bizarre incident, which initially had citizens demanding swift action from the NCPD, took a surprising twist as detectives worked tirelessly to uncover the layers of the seemingly innocuous yet intriguing crime. Reports revealed that the stolen shipment was valued at a staggering €200,000. After weeks of meticulous investigation, law enforcement officers were able to trace the stolen pork noodles to an abandoned warehouse located in the outskirts of Night City. The warehouse, believed to have been a makeshift headquarters of criminal syndicate, was a hub of illicit activity where not only the stolen snack was being stored but also a cache of other stolen goods. Authorities have confirmed the arrest of 3 individuals in connection with the case. The alleged ringleader, one Dexter Cheesy Malone, is said to have orchestrated the theft with a group of accomplices. Malone, known for his affinity for cheesy snacks and his criminal history, is taken into custody during a daring raid on the warehouse by NCPD's Special Operations Unit. Further investigation revealed that the stolen pork noodles were part of a larger scheme involving smuggling of snacks, cutting off regular supply, then feeding the black market at inflated prices. A bizarre crime enterprise that had managed to stay under the radar for quite some time. The crime syndicate's elaborate operation was focused on obtaining and distributing high-priced, difficult-to-acquire food items to the black market. NCPD spokesman Captain Sarah Ramirez held a press conference to address the public regarding the successful conclusion of the case. Our officers have worked diligently to unravel the mystery surrounding these cheese-infused pork noodles heists. We are committed to maintaining the safety and integrity of Night City, no matter how unusual the cases may be. She was then asked about the spike in other crimes as resources were diverted to the pork noodles case, and she waved us away, saying, "This interview is over, it's over," and walking away. As Night City residents react with a mix of astonishment and relief, the revelations surrounding the organized crime syndicate's activities continue to send shockwaves through the city's criminal underbelly. The NCPD has promised that additional arrests are imminent as they work to dismantle this strange criminal network that has been operating under the Night City's nose. As the details of the case continue to emerge, one thing is certain: citizens of Night City can rest a bit easier knowing that their beloved snacks are no longer under threat from these unconventional criminals. The once-much demand for action from the NCPD has proven that even the most peculiar crimes will not go unanswered in this bustling metropolis.
Your favorite snack discontinued?
More snacks.
Oh, hang on, yeah. Judging by the taste of Special K cereal, I can only imagine that normal K cereal must taste like shit. In a move that has left snack enthusiasts humming a sorrowful tune, Continental Brands has decided to discontinue its iconic honey-frosted sousaphones. This decision has taken many by surprise, prompting a chorus of questions as to why this symphonic snack is being silenced. Honey-frosted sousaphones, the crispy and honey-frosted delights, have been a fixture on store
How do you honey frost?
Yes, store shelves, not shore shelves, for years. Are bowing out of the snacking scene, but why? According to company insiders, the answer might just be that business is hitting a sour note. Reports suggest that the decision to halt production of the honey-frosted sousaphones is driven by a strategic shift in the snack market. It appears that people are not opting for different snacking choices from the Continental Brands repertoires, leaving snacks that aren't the honey-frosted sousaphones feeling a bit flat in comparison. While fans of the sweet and crunchy treats might find this decision hard to swallow, it's worth remembering that the world of commerce is a symphony of supply, demand, and, of course, profit. Companies like Continental Brands must conduct a delicate balancing act. Since when has business been about satisfying demand? No, it's about telling you what you can have. We understand that our customers have developed a taste for honey-frosted sousaphones, says Grace McIntyre, Chief Snacking Officer at Continental Brands. As the maestros of the snack industry, we must adapt to the ever-changing appetites of our consumers. And we spend a lot of money shipping those other snacks around, so you have to buy them. But you get nothing. It's a reality that often escapes the spotlight. Decisions like these are not just about flavors and preferences. Economics plays a significant role in the composition of snack offerings. The honey-frosted sousaphones, while melodious in their own right, must harmonise with the broader array of choices available. The sweet and savoury sensation of honey-frosted sousaphones has proven so irresistible that snack enthusiasts have been giving other treats a bit of a cold shoulder. The result? A fluctuation in the overall sales composition that has set a rather curious dilemma in motion. Who would have thought that success could bring about such a complex problem? Muses Eleanor Fields, marketing director at Continental Brands. Our honey-frosted sousaphones are undoubtedly a hit. Their fame has somewhat disrupted the snacking harmony we've known. While this occurrence might sound like a bizarre turn of events, it's a testament to the unpredictable nature of consumer choices. The allure of the honey-frosted sousaphones has not just created a buzz, it has conducted a symphony of snack preferences that has tipped the scales in an uncertain direction. I'm going to miss those things, Carlos Swanson said from his bed in the clinic. I just can't get enough of that whole sousaphone covered in honey frosting in every pack.
Wow, okay.
I was thinking cereal, be little, shaped like sousaphones. I'm not sure I know what a sousaphone is, but I think they're quite big.
They're like this big.
I think they're taking them off the shelves because they're a
They're
nightmare
like
to
a
ship.
fat saxophone that's 3 or 4 times bigger than
You have to
the
have
saxophone.
custom shelves.
They need to be pushed out onto the stage on a little trolley that's like what you lie on to go under a car.
Yeah.
That's why this is a funny article, by the way. Also might explain why he's in a bed in a clinic.
I mean, I picked up on that one even before I was like, he's in there because he's been eating too many of them.
And then every pack he has one in the pack, hopefully. Sounds great, right?
Still a rich tapestry.
Sorry, Brendan, can you read that again?
Whew. Just can't get enough of that whole sousaphone covered in honey frosting in every pack. Sounds great, right? While the honey frosted sousaphones may be taking their final bow, snack aficionados can take solace in the fact that the world of snacking remains a dynamic and vibrant stage. The lesson here is clear. In the grand performance of consumerism, even the sweetest tunes can be silenced to make room for the crescendo of change. So as we bid adieu to the honey-frosted sousaphones, let us remember that in the realm of snacks, the symphony never truly ends. There are new flavours to explore, new tastes to savour, and a harmonious chorus of snacks waiting to take their place on the shelf, and hopefully they are smaller. That last bit wasn't there.
Oh, my honey frosted sousaphones. No. I miss those delicious little things.
Oh, God.
Officer Cook decorated again. It's old news by now, right? Lieutenant Cook just yet again saved a busload of nuns from being involved in a remake of Sister Act. You know, actually, no, that's I can actually fully agree with this. It's hard to argue. Thus forcing the cancellation of the movie Netflix's Sister Act. The council honoured Cook with yet another commendation at City Hall for his heroism. Cook, who has fought every attempt to assassinate him, and is one of the stern central bulwarks the NCPD has against absolute anarchy, accepted the award with his usual bravado and bluster. What a guy.
What a guy.
I love that his picture is like a movie poster too. Like he doesn't just have a picture of himself in there. He's got like this heroic, like I'm standing over. I'm a giant in Night City. Like I'm watching over.
Someone at the NCT fucking loves this guy.
Mm.
Oh, no, not any frosted sousaphones.
You've had them.
Them? No.
You've had one.
Not entirely.
Yeah, we can't actually fit them in our shelves, so I never really picked one up.
Are they real sousaphones?
Me?
Yeah.
But,
So you're supposed to-
frosted in honey.
So you're just supposed to lick the honey off them, or you're supposed to eat the
You could,
grass?
you could scrape it with a spoon, or...
It's a snack. You are supposed to eat it.
But it's made of brass.
And?
You're not supposed to eat brass, right?
But it's filled with delicious alloyed nutrients.
Okay. I guess I'm just too human to eat such a thing.
It's not that uncommon to have to eat. What about that grey cement-like sand you're supposed to eat after you had nano-reconstructive surgery?
Yeah, but that's if you've had nano-reconstructive surgery. I am a normal person.
Look, some people just like their snacks big and loud.
Oh, did I hit a nerve?
No, just,
Okay.
don't feel that people should be mocked for their snacking choice.
I'm not trying to mock them, I'm just questioning the
Through mockery.
nature of the... No, well... I'm just going to leave that. So, anywhere you want to go?
Nowhere in mind for now. If you've got nothing, just drop me off home.
I mean, your home is my home, so...
And you don't want to go anywhere with...
Do you want to go somewhere, Babs?
I can't think of anything.
Oh shit, the wrist.
Oh, yeah, well, we're going to watch that on TV at home.
That
Yeah,
was me
Stephanie...
reminding you because you never technically told me, so Barrows wouldn't know.
Oh, good point. Okay, yeah. Well, I've been told by Stephanie to watch the wrestling at home tonight. I'm
Oh,
guessing she
wrestling
finally
on?
wrangled Candace into that match. She wouldn't be specific.
Stephanie and Candy's together at last.
Oh, we have to see that.
Oh, yeah, she... Actually, never mind.
Maybe the Redeemer will be on. Come on, let's go.
You want to come with...
Driving roll.
Crash your car. Is it crash your car or spin luck?
14.
Oh. Handsome Logan.
Yeah, handsome logo. How's it coming along?
Yeah, but when's he had time?
Yeah, like...
Mush!
I mean, I suppose he does chat with his friends at night, and there's plenty of time during that.
Actually, sometimes I do drawing when I'm doing that,
Yeah.
when they're streaming something.
Not even joking.
Yeah.
I usually do my mapping and that with like something playing, audiobook or JoJo's or
Mine at the
JoJo's
moment is
audiobook.
trying to get as much D&D to listen to as possible, knowing I'm not going to catch up, so skipping ahead every so often.
yeah. That's why I started mine a while ago, and I caught up. In fact, I caught up too soon.
Like, oh no, I needed to wait longer.
I mean, I've started like listening to spots of like previous seasons just to
Oh, yeah.
get that Radomir fix.
Not all of us are like Stephen who gets to listen to notes at work all day.
24/7 listening to the notes.
I make it a point not to listen to notes while at work. I listen to podcasts and things like that.
I'm not allowed to have my earbuds in at work, so when I do manage to do it somewhere off to the side doing an annoying job, it's really just music.
Yes, so drive back to the house.
You bundle into the house. You drop Bev off at the precinct, I guess, and
Well, I asked her if she wanted to come and watch the wrestling, so if she wants to come along. Then.
no, I think I think she does actually have some of her work that needs catching up on.
Drop her at the precinct then.
And another driving roll. I assume you'll want to like give her a little kiss goodbye and things like that.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
get some beer from the pandas while we're there so that we don't have to
I'll
stop
get,
a third
get
time.
some rice and beer. Like, just get.
Yeah.
We haven't had
You
dinner
do
yet.
that.
20.
And roll damage?
What? Get that frickin' spicy nightmare rice again.
I'll get a regular rice, thinking my nightmares have been a bit too out there lately.
Okay, you get home. Get upstairs, you head into the apartment.
I check for people because there's usually people in our apartment.
Well, who knows when Lisa's back? I don't know if she's got a key though.
No.
Well, if she
When
wants
has
the key,
ever stopped people
There
just
we go.
getting into your house?
It was technically. I know. Yeah, I suppose you probably just ripped the door off. I got a 20 on the perception. Just the living area and then my room.
you don't see anyone until you look behind you.
This is fitting.
It could be him, or it could be that other him you saw.
I did trip balls to see that other him that time. But this is probably that one.
Okay.
It's probably regular Vinny.
So downstairs, you finish locking your car and you head up.
Sure.
Okay, so you and Vince sit down on the couch.
Yep.
Get your remote out.
Give him a beer.
Yeah.
I take the beer.
Okay.
Then I walk into the house
Yeah.
and go over to the couch.
It's just him and a beer sitting on the couch.
No, thanks. I sit down. I pick up the beer and then sit down.
When you looked over to the door and looked back, the
He's
other him
gone.
was not there.
No problem.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
Let me guess. You were really hoping that Lisa was already sitting here, or at the very least, Candace.
Well, surely Candace would be wherever the. But. Lisa would be nice.
It's not live, apparently.
Oh. Well, let's see what's going on.
In other news today, John the Coronado gay pirate Nazi butcher cowboy was seen leaving Blythe Nanotech with his partner Vincent Straker. The pair appeared to have abducted a shiny chrome girl who had been brainwashed into going along with the cyber psycho and did not seem to be struggling at all. Well, that poor girl, she must clearly have been brainwashed by that insane lunatic murderer. No, alleged insane lunatic murderer. Right. Well, we'll have more on this breaking story, including the complete last 48 hours of John Barrow's life as recorded by drone camera. In our follow-up to the wildly popular John Barrow's special. Right after... Oh, wrestling? Really? This is going to be annoying.
And then it brings up a thing. It's just like, oh, you have not paid for this, so you can't watch it.
Pay for it?
Oh, okay.
How much?
Goodbye, €20.
Easy. Paying for a lot of these stream services lately.
I
Oh, no, this is a single-use watch.
Oh, it's a pay-per-view. I see.
No, it isn't.
Oh, no.
Except it is. But
It is, but that's just how it is now.
I'll pay for the next one.
He's already subscribed up. It's going to be in it. Well, the show starts off. There is a little thing down there. It's just like, oh, it's pre-recorded, not live. It starts off with the commentators saying this show had to be pre-recorded. It can't be live because, of course, we had a house show in Night City and we don't have broadcast rights from there. And we also couldn't book it out tonight because of some kind of weird thing going on at the arena. That's why this is pre-recorded. Sorry, fans. But to make it up for you, we've got like a fantastic opening match. It's really great. What's this? What's happening here? Oh, this isn't the opening match. That's Particle Man's music. What's Particle Man doing here?
Particle Man.
Doing the things a particle can. What's he like? It's not important. Particle Man. Is he a dot or is he a speck? When he's underwater, does he get wet? Or does the water get him instead? Nobody knows. Particle Man. He gets down to the ring and he picks up a microphone. He's just like,
A lot of things around here have been going on, and it's not necessarily okay. I don't think men should be beating up women. I don't think that should be happening at all.
and then like some other music hits, and Triangle Man comes out, and he's just like,
Triangle Man hate Particle Man! We have fight!
and then he just charges down to the ring, and they have a fight, and Triangle wins. Triangle Man.
Triangle always wins.
Yeah.
Particle Man's like the dog's thing.
Triangle wins!
And the crowd's just like, triangle, triangle, triangle. Oh, but then some other music fucking hits. And it's Septupahedron Jr.
Just rolls off the tongue.
Well, it should always be Septa. He's just like, you give geometric-shaped wrestlers a bad name, Triangle Man. Triangle Man hates Septupahedron, Junior Man. How about next week we have a fight and Septupahedron wins? Septupahedron don't win. Triangle Man! Triangle Man hates Septupahedron, Junior Man. We have a fight!
Yep, Triangle Man has one in his offer.
The number of times we say that during real promo.
I love the nuance and depth of Triangle Man.
He really has a lot going on.
One of Bray Wyatt's best characters. You know, it wouldn't make sense without his extensive history of his other gimmicks.
The Triangle Man is the pinnacle.
No, that's a different guy. Inverted Triangle Man.
Triangle Man.
Well, it looks like that we've got a match booked up next week. I wonder what match is going to have to be pushed off the card to accommodate for that. You know, weird, it's already on there.
It's still pre-recorded.
They lifted it! It's like a bit.
You think that's weird, but it's very actually
informed by watching actual wrestling, where they're like, and of course next week on Friday Rampage we have this match between these two guys who determines which one of them will go up against, who was it? John Moxley? And then literally leading into the commercial break, the card for the following Wednesday, one of those competitors versus John Moxley. And it's just like, you just gave away the result of the match we're about to see!
And then, like, 20 minutes later, they'll have a promo between...
Yeah. The match on Rampage on Friday is a foregone conclusion. Well, I mean, they all are, but, like, you've just told us the result, so why would I watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, other times they have, like, here's the card for next week, we're showing you. And then we go, hey, I wonder why they're fighting. That doesn't really make any sense.
Oh,
an hour later, they'll have a little
thing.
stuff.
And it's like, well, okay, how about we have a match on Rampage?
Yeah.
It's like, you mean that match you already told us you're going to have? Yeah. It's like a profession. This is a profession. This is what happens when you hire diversity hires. This is a professional wrestling company of professionals. A multi-million-dollar company. In-dollar company.